Because if I hadn't had forgiveness and patience for some of my elders, I wouldn't have a relationship with them. And they're not the same as they were 20 years ago. So I'd be losing out now, you know. And the same with me. I'm not the same as I was 20 years ago. So if people were choosing whether to interact with me from how I was as a 25-year-old, I'm not the same person. So I think that as well. And the other thing I wanted to just add is that what you're saying, Irija, makes me think about destiny and whether you believe it's written. And because I believe everybody's put where they need to be put. I believe in that whole, you know, you choose your parents, you choose your environment, you
Yeah.
know? So it's all divine, and it all, like me and the racism as a young child, I used to say to people, I should hate white people, really. I should hate them from the way they've treated me. But that's not what my heart says. My heart says, my heart doesn't say to hate. It's not in my nature to hate. It's in my nature to understand and see that they were taught that, and they, you know, it's not who they are. And I've met many white people. Some of my best friends are white. So if I'd have had hate in my heart, I wouldn't have the people in my life that I have now. So I think that bit as well, I just wanted to express.
Thanks for that. So when I'm thinking about this question, it's something that we had a household discussion the other day, and me dealing with a level of stress came up. And in that discussion, I was able to actually reframe how I was relating to that as, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that, to I get to do this with these people that are skilled at what they do. And I just think my outer world adds to my soul's progression, similarly to how what Tone stated. The more I experience, the more my awareness grows, right? And I don't get overly moved by the small stuff. Not to say it doesn't trigger me, but I'm not as triggered as I was. And how I deal with stress is similar, like to being in the gym. I know that doing a certain amount of reps and a certain amount of weight is going to cause that pressure to, I'm going to go to failure, but that's when I'm going to see growth. So that's my piece on that. What role does our outer world play in our spiritual growth?
Be the change you want to see, man. As long as the
Yeah.
change is positive. Truthfully, I think that's the overall premise of this. Be the change you want to see.